I am no longer a smoker, and frankly, I couldn't care whether people smoke or don't smoke, and I definitely don't subscribe to the idea that I need to dictate to people the pros and cons of smoking. We're all adults here, but apparently the ANC feels the need to dictate to people when they should or shouldn't smoke. The tobacco bill will criminalize law-abiding South African citizens.
Criminals must taste you.
Ma'am, can you give me protection from yourself?
Did I hear that correctly? Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Newsflash. I'm your host, Emilio. Thanks for tuning in. Okay, so I've kind of spoken about this before, but I thought I would bring it to your attention again. The tobacco bill has some questionable legislation in it. As mentioned by Nicholas Wood-Smith in his article posted on Free Market Foundation, here are some concerning aspects of the bill. The bill aims to restrict smoking in public and even some private settings, regulate the use of electronic cigarettes, force all tobacco products packaging to be plain, remove cigarette advertisement at point of sale, and ban cigarette vending machines. Yeah, and something that's also crazy about this bill is that if you work from home, right, or if you have a domestic worker in your house, you're not allowed to smoke in your house because it's deemed as a place of work. I'm going to show you a clip right now from the Free Market Foundation, which shows Sekele Mtembo talking about one of the most outlandish legislations in this tobacco bill.
There's a new tobacco, legislation, and the penalties there are pretty unheard of. Just as an example, you could go to jail for up to 10 years or a fine for, buying tobacco products through mail should the bill get passed. I think it's at the president's desk waiting for him to, sign it into law. But for buying them through courier or through the mail, you could go to jail. Or for selling them through courier or through the mail. Currently, there are vending machines at establishments that sell, tobacco products. When this bill gets passed, if you're a business owner and you have, that vending machine at your business place, you could go to jail for up to 5 years, I think. So, these things primarily, when within the context of our projects, you get to see that should this, as an example, this tobacco legislation pass, the police will be spending resources, our courts and everyone will be spending resources prosecuting a businessman who has a vending machine that sells tobacco at his nightclub instead of, going after a potential criminal.
Yeah, how messed up is that? Being jailed for trying to sell cigarettes. But wait, there's more.
What more do you want from me?
Additionally, restricting the tobacco industry from effective marketing and differentiation between their unique brands may cause mass losses for the industry as a whole, costing a fortune in tax revenue and further threatening many such needed jobs. Yeah, that's right. In a country with one of the worst unemployment rates in the world, the ANC wants to create even more unemployment. And why the hell would they do this? Well, the illicit cigarette industry, which serves to fund corrupt politicians and organized crime, will not be affected by the bill. They will continue to use their lower prices and lack of regulations to undercut legitimate businesses to win over consumers. Already, illegal cigarettes have lost the country billions. And I've got to agree with what Nick says here. Smoking isn't a real crime. It's bad for your health. But so is fast food, not exercising, and voting for the ANC. None of these things will or should be regulated, restricted, or criminalized. So we must end the selective and self-destructive crusade against tobacco and electronic cigarettes, and rather see how this ancient habit can benefit us instead. But I think the real takeaway here is, while we're making SAPs waste their time and resources with catching people who apparently sell cigarettes, they should be out there catching the real criminals, murderers, and rapists. I mean, just look at these stats. South Africa sees about 86 murders a day, 3 children murdered per day, 136 reported rape cases per day, with an 8% conviction rate for murder. Say what you want about smoking, but it's not a crime, and it shouldn't be. FMF has an initiative called Section 12. I will leave a link in the description to the Section 12 website. They also have a list of other pointless laws under their criminalization index. Go check it out and sign the pledge. Hopefully we can get the current government to put crime at the top of its agenda, rather than worrying about crimes that aren't actually crimes. But let me know your thoughts about all this in the comment section below, especially the smokers. I'd really like to know your thoughts on this one. Don't forget to leave a like on this video, share it far and wide, and subscribe to the channel. I've got more content coming your way. And with all that being said, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for watching. Your newsflash is in.
Shallow the ghost makes you